Hello and welcome or welcome back. I'm Bo.
And I'm Win.
And we're trying to get our crap together. So this is our 50-30-20 analysis. We are pretty much never at 50% for needs because that's what the 50 is. So it's 50% for needs, 30% for wants, 20% for investments.
We are in survival mode even when we're not in survival mode.
Yeah.
This is just what it looks like right now.
Yes. So our needs are almost always over 50%, just because we don't make a lot of money. But we want to get as close as we can to that 50-30-20. So this is kind of what that looks like for us. So our total inflow for August of 2024 was $6,579. Out of that, what we spent was a total of $4,277. But then, of that, $3,282 was spent on needs. So that was 77%.
Feel good about that.
And then $661 was spent on wants, and that's 15%.
I like it.
And then $334 was spent on investments, and that's 8%. So that is not ideal, to say the least. However, our whole thing was for the summer. Wynn is a substitute teacher, so he is not guaranteed income during the summer, so he has to find a summer job every year. He also has to reapply for his job every year, every school year. So we basically decided that we're going to pause savings, pause our priorities, just to make sure we had enough money to make it through the summer. We were on survival mode, but this is going to change starting this week. So our investment category, this right here, investments category, is basically the financial order of operations. So this is from the Money Guys. The Money Guy. The Money Guy Show. They have a YouTube channel and also have a website and everything with some free resources. This is just a free download they have on their website. And the investments category for us is things that go towards this. So I actually don't show what I send to my 403b, which is like a 401k. It's employer funded retirement, like employer hosted. What's it called?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, it's through my employer. They do a match, so they contribute the same amount that I do, up to 5% of my income. So I don't actually share how much this is in my budget, because then I have to look at my whole paycheck and break everything down, and I really don't want to do that. So I just share the totals at the end of the month. Is basically how that goes.
It works out. Trust me, guys.
It does. But anything else that is going towards one of these categories is going to be investments for us. So we already have our 1 month of expenses, and the summer, our priority was to preserve this 1 month of expenses. And then also we have our employer match. I have my employer match. When it works for a school system, so he has a different kind of retirement. But we were working on preserving these during the summer. Now, because summer's over and he's starting to get his normal paychecks again, the focus is going to shift towards high interest debt. So that will be in the investments category. So this is about to jump. We're going to have a much higher amount for this, which I'm excited about, because I I don't like seeing his debt like barely go down because interest is accruing on his student loans faster than his minimum payments can keep up. So I don't like it. I don't like it. And now that he's getting his normal paychecks again, we can focus on that. And on getting the annual bills taken care of and like the long-term savings goals and stuff. So I'm super stoked. And I get discouraged sometimes by the fact that the 50-30-20 is kind of out of reach for us with our current income, but as long as we're aiming for getting as close as possible to this, I feel okay with it. Okay. What do you think?
I think that, what do I think? I think that summer is done, and it is, this is a look at summer, but this is about to be a time of significant change, especially with investments being what they are. I've been looking forward all summer to knowing exactly what I'm going to make. And part of investments is putting in a little bit now so you get more later. Sorry. In related news, one of the troubles with being a substitute teacher like I am is that you get reassigned to a school every 30 days. So at my level of substitute, you can get reassigned every 30 days. But my principal decided to call in a favor and got me instated at my boys' school for the whole rest of the year. So speaking of investments, I got invested in, so that was good. So that's one thing I won't have to think about.
And that also means that Wynn is not going to have to pay for before and after school care because he'll be staying at the school that his kids go to school at.
Yes.
So the kids, he brings the kids to school on the days that we have them, and then takes them home again. So there's no before and after school care because he's at their school.
Here's what I really think. I think balancing needs and wants is one part of this, and I really don't think that investments is something that you have to make a choice about, the same as needs versus wants. Investments is more cut and dry than I think a lot of people think. You're going to need a certain amount, and if you don't invest, it won't be there. So now that we have the opportunity to, that number's going to be going up.
Yep. But yeah, our focus during the summer was on stability. Our focus during the school year is on growth. So that is what's going to be happening.
Oh, that was so poetic.
I love you too. Anyway, that is it for our little analysis here. It's, I don't know what else to say. We can't give up fun entirely. We need the dopamine. We need the dopamine.
Hence movie nights.
Yes. But we are doing what we can within reason without like going crazy, because if we like limit ourselves too much, we'll just go absolutely nuts and break, and that's not where we want to be. And speaking of which,
where we want to be is spending intentionally. Budget beats broke every time.
And never forget that you deserve financial stability and have a great day of purpose. Bye.